Well, here we are on YouTube.
Nathan, do you try
To do a different one every time? You betcha.
Yeah, okay. Well, we want to say thank you to all the directioners and horn dogs out there who are coming to the video to see our reaction to the variety of videos we've done regarding One Direction and the solo acts from the band. Everyone's been very gracious. For the most part, people like what we have to say. We do get downvotes. It's kind of fun. Hey, guess what? Those downvotes aren't public. Ha ha! You can downvote all you want is what I'm saying.
If you do downvote, it's important that you make sure you emphasize the fact that you've downvoted and downvote twice.
The little hack here, if you downvote twice, it actually cancels it. Sorry, did I spoil it? Anyways, we love everyone that comes to our channel. So here's the order of things. We do everything live for free on Discord. If you happen to catch us, that's the way it goes. We'll announce it very quickly in Discord. We're about to go live, and then we go live. We just lost a sub. Goodbye. See you. Next. Then it's available on Patreon, unedited, raw, everything that we don't edit out. It's available in same-day release on Patreon. You can watch it. And then eventually it goes to YouTube after the edits and all that stuff, and if it doesn't remain blocked. Everything's blocked by One Direction. So it always gets blocked, and then it gets released after a little while. So that's how it all works. It's a little behind-the-scenes stuff. So there you go. Okay. That's why we say join our... Well, if you want to see our reactions sooner than later, that's how you do it. YouTube is the last resort because it takes a long time to get up there. Okay.
Who gave this song to us?
Chloe. It's a new patron. Chloe, thank you.
Thank you. New patron.
Thank you,
Chloe.
Yeah, thank you, Chloe. This is what she had to say. Hiya. I just joined the song/video request here on here. I hope it's okay to message you here. No, it's not, Chloe. Yes, of course. Sorry. I'm sorry, Chloe. Are you up for watching the cover? No, we're not, Chloe. I'm joking. Yes, of course we are.
Why?
I'm answering her questions.
Okay. Continue.
Yeah, she's asking the questions. I'm answering them. And then I realized that I'm not answering them.
I'm with Ellie. Leave Chloe alone.
Well, she's the one asking me these questions. And yes, Chloe, it's wonderful that you use the messaging Patreon system. And yes, of course, we'll do covers. Of course. And she says Niall did a lot of covers, but here's one of her favorites. Now, so let's say this. So, of course, Nathan and I, Chloe, I was just joking. We thank you. Lovely questions. My answers were terrible. Nathan and I, me specifically, I am a huge Bruce Springsteen fan. I've been listening to Bruce Springsteen since this song, Dance in the Dark, was released in 1984. It's from the album Born in the USA. I believe it was track 2. Maybe 3. This was actually the famous music video as well, that Courtney Cox was pulled out of the crowd randomly by Bruce Springsteen, and she danced with Bruce Springsteen on the stage.
Really?
Yeah, so she's like 18 years old in that video.
That's how she got recognized.
That's how she got recognized. And let me just say, as a Friends fan, yeah, I love Friends, by the way. Let me just say, Courtney Cox on Friends is so gorgeous. I just mega crush on Courtney Cox in the Friends series. Absolutely. And she's just a stunning woman. Okay. Okay, so that's my history. Of course, I know the song very well. Let's check out Niall's performance.
And I just wanted to say, if you're going to pick a song for Ryan to react to, this would be the cover to react to for him. He's a super fan of Bruce. I know less of Bruce. I recognized that it was a song from the past, and I was like, I think it's Bruce Springsteen, but I didn't know.
Do you know the song? Do you know how it goes?
Yes, I know the song. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. It's one of its most danceable songs. It's a very 80s Bruce. If this song was your first Bruce Springsteen song that you've ever heard before, you might be, and you loved it, you might be disappointed by the rest of his catalog, if that makes sense. It doesn't really represent his catalog. This song, yeah, but it's a great song. Okay, here we go.
That was the longest lead up ever.
I don't care anymore. People can leave the channel. This is what we do. All right.
As I said at the start, thank you so much for absolutely packing this place out. For me, this is all very surreal, and I probably won't get over it until never. So if I become speechless, which is impossible for me, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm just taking it in. This is, I've stood here for the last 20 minutes just in awe of this place. So thank you so much again for having me.
I'm just realizing how young he is in the way that he's speaking.
Perfect. Everything is just lovely. How's everybody up there at the top? You all right?
He's adorable.
How
He's
are your knees
adorable.
after climbing all them stairs? It took me a half an hour to get back down. It's not great up there. Well, I hope you're okay. We're gonna have a good time tonight. By the way, as I come to this next song, I walked in here today. They dropped us off at the back door. I walked in the back door, and the first picture I seen was a guy called Bruce Springsteen.
The girls in the crowd. Who? What? Who's
Think
he?
of all the greats who have played here and some of my favorites. And I'm glad I'm singing one of his songs tonight. If you know it, get involved. This is Dancing in the Dark.
Oh, interesting.
It's the chorus, yeah.
Yeah. I was wondering how he's going to maybe change it.
I get up in the evening and I ain't got nothing to say. I go home in the morning, I go to bed feeling the same way, and I ain't nothing but tired. Oh, I'm just tired for what I said.
Got the gritty voice too.
Yeah, he's inflecting Bruce. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
we used to live, you can't start a fire. You can't start a fire without a spark, and this guns for hire. Even if we're dancing in the dark. Messages keep getting clearer. Radio's on and I'm moving around my place. I check my look in the mirror. I wanna change my clothes, my hair, my face, and man, I ain't getting nowhere. Oh, I'm just a little bit up like this. Something happening somewhere. Yeah, I just know that there is. It's not a fire. You can't start a fire without a spark. This guns for hire. Even if we're dancing in the dark. Still rocking on up. There's a drum somewhere in this song. Shake this ball off my shoulders. Come on.
Come on, baby, the laughs on me.
Stay off the streets of this town, 'cause they'll be carving you apart. Just say you gotta stay hungry. Hey baby, I'm just about tonight. I'm dying for some action. I'm sick of surrounding, trying to write this book. I need a little reaction. Oh baby, come on, baby, just wanna. It's not a fire. Sit around, crying over a broken heart. It's time to hide. Even if we're dancing in the dark. It's not a fire. Worried about your little world falling apart. It's time to hide. Even if we're dancing in the dark.
Yeah, I mean, obviously this is a big score for Ryan. I would say, like, you really appreciate good artists that are creative, that express themselves, that kind of tap into emotions. And I think it says something about Niall, who is willing to take this kind of music, this older music, and play it publicly in front of his fans, which I'm just going to guess that quite a few of his fans had no idea, had either never heard that song or had heard it, but they weren't even sure that it was Bruce Springsteen, right?
Right.
And I would have been in that group too. So him like playing that now gives me this kind of backwards appreciation for Bruce, knowing that a new and upcoming artist said, I like Bruce Springsteen and I'm willing to play his stuff. That helped me to kind of see Bruce's influence. Interestingly enough, I mean, that was not pro shot, obviously, probably on somebody's phone.
Yeah.
Still pretty good. And the audio was actually good enough. You could tell it was Niall, you could tell, and him and his band. And I actually saw most of the concert that way, even though it was all over the place. It was still watchable. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Whoever was holding the phone had Parkinson's. Sorry.
No.
All right. The problem is they zoomed in so much. When you zoom in,
I know.
Yeah, it's like you got it. You can't. Yeah, it's fine. Whoever recorded it, bless your heart. You may be watching this video. Here's the thing. They're zooming in on Niall. They wanted to get Niall in the frame, and just Google his picture afterwards. Go back with the band. It was less wobbly when you zoomed out. Okay, that's my only criticism. It's not the fault of the fan. Good for them to make that recording because it sounded pretty decent for a cell phone recording. Absolutely. Okay. So I totally agree with everything you said. If he's covering Bruce Springsteen to ingratiate himself with the guys like me, well, it worked. You know what I mean? Because, for him to have a love of Bruce, because Niall, I believe, wants to be, not Bruce, but he's obviously admires Bruce, and I hope he does. I would assume that's not a fake. I'm a Bruce fan. Let me play the song. The song was performed the way it made it. Oh, yeah. I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. Let me start that again. Okay, what I'm getting at is I could tell that he does like Bruce. Some of his mannerisms, because I've seen thousands of hours of footage of Bruce on stage, and so some of his mannerisms on stage there was very Bruce-like. So it's hard to explain where those moments were. Now, I haven't seen Niall perform very much. Maybe Niall does some things, but the way he was holding his guitar and he brought it up at the end there, it's very Bruce-like. Just in general, a great performance. And what I liked about this cover, we've always said this, a good cover does a couple things. You kind of make it your own, but you also pay the homage to the actual song that you're covering. And so he had it slowed down at the beginning. It's like, is he going to do a slow version the whole way through? Which is cool if he did, but no. Then they got into it. He did the proper emoting where this song needs it. Like, I want to change my clothes, my hair, and he does that part really well. And I'm just about stopping tonight. And he just nailed all those parts perfectly. So great performance. He had fun with it. I would assume Niall would be honored and would love to have a legacy like Bruce, because keep in mind, Bruce has been performing. His first studio album was 1973, and he's still touring and making albums. The guy's a legend for a reason. So that being said, Niall, you channeled it very well. That energy, that raw young Bruce energy came out on stage. You did a great job with the song. I was kind of hoping you'd just pull a fan up and dance on the stage with him, but what we talked before with Harry Styles in particular, with his covers, is what I like what these young boys are doing is they're showing these young fans, because I'm hoping some fans will be like, oh, Bruce Springsteen, that's what my grandpa listened to, or my dad, like me, and like my dad raised me on Bruce, so it'd be someone's grandpa, listening to Bruce, and so it'd be kind of cool to these young kids say, I'm going to go check out that Born in the USA album. Yeah, that's a pretty good album. He might want to check it out. And you'll be very surprised just how rockin' things were back in 1984. Yeah. Okay.
I'm seeing that he's also covered some U2. Now, if you want to ingratiate me towards Niall, that's the way to do it. I'm a U2 super fan, so I'm the kind of person that, I don't care who covers U2. If they usually do it out of love, I'd love to see a U2 cover. Just that throwing that out there.
I too
joke? I knew it was going to be a YouTube joke. I knew it was going to be a YouTube joke. Yes, it is. See, no, I'm not doing a YouTube joke. I'm doing a Me Too joke.
I was just going to say that I too.
I saw that a mile away.
Speaking of edging, all right. Okay.
Well, that was great.
Okay.
It was excellent. Thank you for requesting that, Chloe.
Am I bugging you? I don't mean to bug you.
We'll hopefully see you on the next one.